Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. And my wife said, 12:30 on a Sunday morning, Desis are just waking up. And I showed up and everybody was already here. And that's a tribute to all of you for doing that. So thank you for coming out on time. It's a real honor to talk to you for just a couple of minutes because I'm between you and Tirlok, and the movie, and that's not a good thing. I want to first salute the forum for everything you're doing. And for us as South Asians to take interest in nonprofit affairs, especially with our elderly, is very, very important. And I want to thank you for everything you've been doing. So please give a big round of applause to the board members of Indian American Forum and everything they've done. I want to take a moment and talk to the young people in the room. Today, we live in a media culture where every NBC sitcom has a Desi character. We live in a media culture where on CBS, Archie Punjabi, great name, is one of the stars of CBS, The Good Wife, as you know. We live in a culture where on ESPN, there are 4 Desi anchors. We live in a culture where there are South Asians on every network television show. And there's another guy named Srinivasan, Hari Srinivasan, who's a friend, not related, who's on PBS NewsHour every night. So it's very hard for a lot of the young people in the room to remember what it was like for people like me. I came to this country when I was 9 years old. There were no Desis on TV, except for half an hour there was VOA and BBC, but it wasn't the VOA or BBC you were thinking about, it was Bombay Broadcasting and Vision of Asia. And there were no role models for us. There were 2 things that were Desi related that I remember in the early 80s. First was that Gandhi came out, won the Oscars, was a big deal. I was very proud of that. And there was a movie called Girl from India. Does anybody remember that? The older people in the room will remember. The filmmaker. Oh my God, what an honor. Where? Wow.
He made that film.
Congratulations, that's amazing. Because I was going to say, I didn't know this.
Yes.
You're a hero, sir, because we'll say nice things about him, but let's give him a hand because you don't know what Girl of India meant for the Indian community back in 1982. By the way, I was not allowed to see it because there were some racy scenes in it, right? So you're also my hero for that, but I was not allowed to see it. I did want to see it, but my parents said no. But that's all we had. And to think we have come all this way. But we didn't just happen to go from there to a world where everyone knows M. Night Shyamalan, Meera Nair, Gurinder Chadha. It didn't happen. In between, there was a very important step. And a movie that I hope all of you will make the effort to see called Lonely in America. That's a movie that I saw without knowing its filmmaker. I happened to see it on HBO, and I was completely stunned by the quality of the filmmaking. From the very opening scene, the opening credits are the most innovative I've seen in any film until I saw Seven by David Fincher. And if you just see those opening 3 minutes, and you will know that the filmmaker's mind, you'll know his creativity, you'll know his skill and his ambition. Because it also, among many things in there, Spike Lee makes an appearance. This is a guy who can get Spike Lee to make an appearance, to get me, who speaks no Punjabi, to show up at a Punjabi film. But Lonely in America had such an important role to play in that journey of Indians in America. And I'm so grateful to have gotten to know Tirlok in these last few years and to see with great pride what he has done in the United States. And it's just so wonderful what you've done, Tirlok. And I want to congratulate you and thank you on behalf of all of us, because what you do every day is so important for all of us. Thank you very much, Tirlok.
Thank you, Sri, for those lovely, kind words. I remember seeing Sri on ABC TV early morning, the tech savvy, the tech guru of the ABC TV. That's how I remember him. And he has twins, so I remember I have twins too. So Sri, thank you so much. We cannot forget you. Okay, Tirlokji, we have some important things for you. I'm going to request our Board of Trustee, Dr. Bhupendra Patel, to please come up on the podium and read the citation from the town of Hempstead that has been given by Supervisor Kate Murray. So please, Dr. Patel, please come up on the podium and please give the citation to Mr. Malik. Nutan, I'm going to ask Nutan and Nirmalji to please come up with the citation.
That is from town of Hampstead. Citation, whereas town of Hampstead does desire to recognize all outstanding events occurring within our region, and whereas on this Sunday, 8th of January 2012, Indian American Forum is hosting New York premiere of film Khushiyaan, directed by Tirlok Malik in SVA Theatre, New York City, and whereas the town of Hampstead is proud to have this opportunity to extend its heartfelt appreciation to you, film director Tirlok Malik, for your outstanding significant contribution of your time and your outstanding efforts to benefit not only the entire community, but the senior population as well. I, Supervisor Kate Murray, do hereby present this citation. On behalf of Mrs. Kate Murray, I am presenting to Tirlok Malik.
Thank you, Dr. Patel. I have another citation for Mr. Malik from the Nassau County. I'm going to request Mr. Kamlesh Mehta, the Director for Business Development from Nassau County, to please come up and present the citation to Mr. Tirlok Malik. Mr. Kamlesh Mehta is from South Asian Times, a very dear friend, and one of the sponsors of today's event. Mr. Kamlesh Mehta.
Tirlokji, like Srinivasan said, I know you since the long in America. I have sent that movie premiere also of that movie, and since then I'm fellow of yours. And on behalf of County Executive, we really appreciate your help to the senior citizens of Nassau County, and we wish you all the best for the success of Khushiyaan.
Thank you, Kamlesh. We are going to request, the movie will be starting in 2 minutes. We only have 1 more minute time. I'm going to ask Mr. Shodh Jasuja, who is the president of the Kundan Mall in Hicksville and founder of Kundan and Santosh Jasuja Foundation. And he is the national vice president of Indian National Overseas Congress. And recently, Mr. Jasuja is now the recently Captain Arvinder Singh appointed him as the Punjab Election Committee of USA as the head. So, Mr. Jasuja, please welcome and few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Like Siri said, I really am in trouble. Only 1 minute for the film, and they called me. So I'll finish in 30 seconds, promise. But I must say about Tirlokji, when he conceptualized the idea of this movie, and he shared the synopsis with me, I was really touched. I felt this movie has a great story, and all of you will relate with this. And especially the title, I loved it. And when Jesse, the hero of the movie, a personal friend of mine, came to New York, I told him that there couldn't be a better name for the movie, because I think it runs in the family. If you know his parents, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਮਾਂ ਬਾਪ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਵੰਡੀਆਂ, ਨਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਡੀਅਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਮਰੀਕਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ। ਤੇ ਕੋਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਵੰਡੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਲੋਕ ਜੀ I'm glad continuing the tradition ਵੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਵੰਡ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਦਿਖਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ I was with Jesse just a couple of weeks ago back in India. He was very happy with the quality of the movie and got very high reviews in India. Talking about India, just a couple of weeks ago, Induji has said that Captain Amrinder Singh ji gave me a responsibility to mobilize NRIs for Punjab elections to support Congress Party. For that reason, we are hosting a dinner gala event tonight at 6 o'clock onwards in Welfare Marina. And I have not been, because of traveling, not been able to send emails to all of you, but you know who my friends are. And all my friends who know me are please invited, and I apologize for not extending the personal invitation, so please be there 6 o'clock onwards. And now please watch Khushiyaan, और परमात्मा सानू खुशियां देवे और तो लोग जी नवी जेडे सारे वांट रहे हैं. Last thing about the forum, I tell you as a new immigrant from then onwards I'm watching Indu ji, Dr. Anand, Surinder ji, Bhupi Patel ji, all these leaders have been working selflessly. Ena lokan karke, I think we have India's name and Indians' name shining in America because of people like them and Indu ji. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shubji. Recently, we are joined with one of our sponsors, Mr. Rizwan Qureshi from Habib American Bank. Please come up and we have a citation for you, Mr. Qureshi. Thank you for all your support. And we have a special, please, Tirlok ji, please go in the center before you speak. Surinder ji and Azad ji have something special. Parveen ji, please come up on the floor.
Before I just want to interrupt. Our today's winners are two, not only one. Tirlok ji, who is the winner of today, but Indu Jaswal, who just want to be shy of saying she is leaving today for India to take the award for the Pride of India by Indian American Friends Group. I told him not to invite me.
We are going to request Mrs. Malik to come up on the floor for a minute, please. We have some flowers for her. Mrs. Malik.